Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. And I now welcome in Mike Woods, a junior on the men's basketball team. Mike, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Mike, this is a critical week for you guys in a Patriot League where you are just 2 games out of a top 4 spot in the conference. First Lehigh on Wednesday and then Army this weekend. Talk to me about the mindset, the mojo, and how you guys are feeling in the locker room.
Well, our team is just trying to keep confidence. We've had our ups and downs throughout the conference season, winning 4 straight and losing our last 3. But I would say morale is high on the team. Guys are picking each other up in practice. Our practices are really competitive. We're getting after it, trying to win our next game tomorrow against Lehigh, hot Lehigh team that's coming in.
It's been a mercurial season for you guys where you win 2-3 here and then drop 2-3. What do you think has gone into those ebbs and flows?
I think it's just focus. Like we'll be really locked in. A couple of weeks ago, we played Army. At Army, we were really locked in, and then kind of rode that energy to Lehigh to go and beat them pretty well. And then like we might just lose a little bit of focus, lose a couple of close games. Maybe our defense isn't as locked in, and really we just gotta figure it out as a player standpoint. Just bringing our best every time we go out on the court.
Your minutes might be down this year on average as you work your way back from an ankle injury, but where do you think maybe you've grown the most, not just as a player, but as a person this season?
I feel like as a leader, as a junior now who's played the last 3 years. I know what's supposed to be going on. I know how like you said, the ebbs and flows of the season goes, and just keeping our guys' minds right. Focus tight, keep everybody up. It's a long season. It's hard on the body, hard on the mind, especially as a midshipman. They get to you, and just being one of those guys who can keep our young guys and our old guys if needed, like on the straight and narrow, being ready to go.
You certainly did that last season. If you remember against Army, you dropped the career high 17 points. You were ready when your number was called. Is this a special game for you? I mean, you get to face the Black Knights once again in your building coming up this weekend. Talk to me about some of those emotions as you get ready for the rematch.
I mean, it's the best rivalry in sport. Army Navy, there's nothing like it. Obviously, we want to win. We lost the star matchup last year, and now we're hosting at home, and we want to protect the house, get a good league win, and as always, beat Army. So I think our whole team would be up for it.
Lovers of offense look away from that first meeting you guys played up at West Point. It was a rock fight for 40 minutes, but you boys pulled away late. What allowed you to seal the victory in the first meeting with Army this year?
I have to give all the credit to defense. We held them to about the 53 points. Coach D is always stressing. Defense wins games. Offense tells you how much you win by, and that came true. Our guards guarded their guards really well that game and kept everyone below their averages, and that was a pretty big point on why we won.
It's another home game for you two, and you get to play just 35 minutes from where you went to high school at Douglas and Upper Marlboro. How fun has it been getting to stay close to home and play high level basketball?
It's a dream come true. That was one of the big points for when I was looking for school, was trying to commit. Uh, I love being able to see like my home friends and my family come to the games, and everybody's reaching out to me because they're invested because it's close. And I just love that. I haven't had my high school coach come out. It's awesome. Just a blessing.
All right, Mike, I'm going to need you to fill in the blank for me at the end of this sentence, okay? To make a push up the Patriot League standings here towards the end of the season, Navy basketball needs to do what?
Defend, rebound, and take care of the ball. That's what we need to do.
Why are those the key intangibles that can pace this team to potentially a top 4 spot in the conference ahead of the tournament?
Those are our 3 pillars. I've been hearing that since day one of my freshman year. Our coach tells us when we win those 3 categories, we're 100% win ratio as a team. So if we do those 3 things at a high level, I think we're just as dangerous.
And lastly, individually, Mike, what does a successful end of the season look like for you this year with Navy?
I mean, the highest priority for me is just winning. It's a dream to go to the Patriot League championship and then the NCAA championship. So, like, as long as we're winning games, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna contribute in any way that my team needs me to. rebounding, scoring, defending, leadership. But at the end of the day, as long as we end up with a W in the column, I'm happy.
Right on. Well, Mike, we're hoping it's a 2-0 week. Good luck against Lehigh and go beat Army this weekend.
Beat them. Thank you.